And a very good afternoon to you. It's a healthy crowd for a winter Saturday. Hello everyone. Welcome to 4 p.m. My name is Dean Stevenson, and if you've seen me here today writing, and if you're here this morning, who was here this morning? Who's still here? Like you're still here. Hello, so yes, there was a blank page this morning. That's the whole concept of 4 p.m. So it's blank in the morning and I start to write every day that I'm here. And today is the 171st day, 171 days I've started here with a blank page and write music all day for these musicians to play when they arrive. So you just heard day 200 and, no what? Oh, 171, it's not 171.
No,
it's
271.
271. Fuck, I knew that was shortchanging myself because that was 258, it's 271 days. Fuck, that's my little sign there that says I don't get enough vitamin D, and now you know what's happening. 271 days in the big count, and 112 in this, which is the second run of this installation. Too many numbers. Hello, sorry. Welcome. So we're going to play today's piece now. So I often get asked when is the first time that the musicians get to see the music, and the answer to that is right now. Now is the first time. You know, they're only just having a discussion about it, making notes. I haven't seen it yet. I've not heard it, neither of you. So we're all going to hear it at the same time. And we've been doing this now for 271 days. I used to be a teacher, a bit, and I've been a performer for many years and had some students and stuff. And I got rather focused on this human ability to start lots of stuff, but then unable to finish stuff. You know that difficult middle bit where you go, or you either think, I'm not good enough, or there's always someone better than me, or you just go, that's really good, so I'm not going to do any more, or I'll fuck it up. All of those reasons why we don't keep doing things. So I thought I'd sit here every day and just be forced in front of you to do stuff. Dirty Undies, I call it. And the musicians are about to play my Dirty Undies today, and I've just played for you. Please thank and welcome Miranda, Fran, Anna, Brett and Stuart. So here we go. Now we're going to keep this really informal and keep chatting, keep my mic on. If you have any questions at all, you must ask, just so everyone's in the same boat. It's not just about music, it's about creativity in general. We can probably learn something together. 271, wow, that was a oversight, wasn't it? 271. Okay, spooky little waltz thing with just the most ridiculous ending, just a stupid ending. So I tried to make some notes at the end just for who's playing with who, but that might be inadequate. But let's see. All right, two rising, 1, 2, 3, 2. I just read that off the page for the first time. They're very, very, that's worth an applause, isn't it? Very good. Okay. Spooky stuff. Sorry, I made an error on one of your parts there, Brett, my apologies. But the second bar of A, bum, but I think that goes to the B to the A flat, I think. Yeah, B natural. Bum, ba, 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 ba. B, 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 B flat. Yes, that's it. That's it. Okay, right, there we go. It's a little spooky little thing, the kind of thing that might go with the
Do you want the articulation?
short, I think. Yeah, yeah.
Separate?
Yeah.
But then we'll slow the semiquavers, I think.
Yes,
instead.
please, yes. Do you think? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ba, 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 ba. Or yeah, ba, 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 ba. What do you think? More lyrical or short and sticky? Short, sticky. Okay. There you go. Right. Okay. Do one more time from the top. So when we get to the bar, that is, we'll see 20. 2, 3, 4, 5. Whenever you second bar that has a da da da, there's 3 moving crotchets. Swell those out, please. Yep, great. Okay, let's go from the top again. One more. 1, 2. Second bar, more second here. Hold it one more time, that's great. Every time you see the forte piano really go, really down quite a lot. So in those like 4th or 5th of C, di da di da, and then it's crescendo up again. For the second, yeah, yes. It will come down. Forte, let's bring it down to mezzo forte. Mezzo forte means moderately loud. Who did music at? Who hasn't heard the word mezzo forte because I only did like school band and they haven't done it for 50 years, yeah, or 10 years or 20 years. You're still traumatized. Yeah. Mezzo forte. We still use those same fucking words. And I'm traumatized too. I never got past third trumpet. Never. Let's go from D and play all the way, keep playing through. We haven't heard up to D. From D, and do. So hold it. We'll get better. So this is like a solo. Almost, imagine that solo at F is like kind of like coming in from a distant room. Like when you play it, you can just taste your from a distance. Like, can you actually leave the room? Yeah, no. Go from F then. 1, 2. Yeah, that's from another room. It's good. Double bass. Reharmonized. First violin comes in. J comes up in intensity. very, very well. This is awesome. Has anyone got any questions while we going on? Is anyone curious about any of this? Would you do it differently? Yeah, there's a question over there, sir. Yes. How long? Well, it was a blank page at 10 o'clock this morning. So until about 3:30, until I panicked when the musicians were coming and wrote a really bad ending to, because I fuck, I've got to have something to print. So there it is. And I went and had lunch. Spoke to Mum on the phone for a bit. No, I didn't know. So it's about 5 hours of sitting there at the piano, I suppose. Yes. No, I haven't thought of that joke because I don't think it'd be funny for very long. It'd be funny for a second. I have to print it with the names, so the violinist would sit and go, "What have I got the cello part for?" Oh, yeah, I could sticky tape over it, but then they'd... Probably right. Yes. Some people also say, "Why don't you just write one big note, ta-da, and then that's it?" Because again, that wouldn't be funny for very long. Yes. The publishing rights. In case I've copied somebody else. Oh, I haven't had to do it. No, I haven't. No, some days, because when you write on a piano, it's a set amount of notes. So sometimes music does come up and you go, "Fuck, there's Elgar or the theme from E.T." or it sort of pops out. Because inevitably, after 270 something days, someone else is going to come in, aren't they? That little monkey on the typewriter thing. So I have done that. And one day I watched a movie at night. And I came in the morning, a really clear melody came in. I threw it on the page and went, "Oh, I wonder if it's the movie theme." So I did a survey, no one got it, so I went, either I got away with it, or it wasn't that thing. So I haven't actually bothered to check since. Anyway, so no, they're all mine, as far as I know. Yes? Is it collaborative? Well, it's collaborative now, because it's just me all day long, and the collaboration is now because it has to be, because I don't play. I play double bass, but in sort of song jazzy style. I don't use a bow, and I don't play any of these instruments here: the cello, viola, or violin. So the collaboration is when they tell me I've written something they either can't play, or an easier way to play it, or they say, "Do you want this kind of bowing or that kind of bowing?" So that's the collaboration. Yeah. Otherwise, it's only just as much as I can imagine, which is not much, given that I can't play these instruments. Or maybe I imagine too much. I can imagine they could do things that they can't. Where did we get to? So, I'll tell you what, we'll do this slow section again from I, when the first violin comes in. Sorry about the accidentals going flats to sharps, is because it started to name mine, don't need but then it ends on an E major chord and it's sort of gradually moving, but I thought it was too late. So sorry about the accidentals. From I.
Are you really sorry?
I'm not sorry at all, you're amazing. 1, 2. It's really choppy, everyone's busy now. Stretching the melody out, 2 bars, to it. It's good, yes. And then we get back into the busy. Revising the first theme. Cello. Big on the viola. That's the fuckedest ending I've ever done. Thank you. So there you go. That was just stupid. Oh man. That's the ferret. The musicians are on their way. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, there you go. If nothing else, end well. Ta-da. So there we go. Got to the last bar. So my now we'll play it all the way through without stopping. My rub now is I'd love to go back and change the ending and change bits and fix it up now that I've heard it, or I'm about to hear it all the way through. But tomorrow I'll have to write something else, so I can't go back and fix this yet. I might steal a couple of bars and use that to continue tomorrow's piece, but it has to be different. Otherwise, me sitting there correcting something isn't very interesting for you. So there you go, that's my rub, and I might not be inspired at all tomorrow. I might just write nothing, I might not turn up. I have to turn up. Any questions, anyone? You got yes? Yes, it's always been. Early on, it was about 4 days. It was some brass and woodwind before I realised the quickest way to drive me completely insane was 2 ways. One is to always make it new every day, which I said. The other way is to always have it the same instruments. The players switch around. There's about 15 or so people on a roster that come in when they can, but the instruments are the same. So there's the challenge, to make the same instruments kind of fresh each day, which is a thing. So, yes. In a row, no, I do get to have a day off, a week, where I just sit home and kind of lick my neck and blah, blah, blah. Yes, it's not fun. So yes, when you're not here, when the museum is closed for the week, I also go home and don't come in. But I do something else for a couple of days, which is a bit silly. So all right, we're going to play all the way through now, and then because we've got some time and no one will miss the ferry, get another drink, and we'll play something else from another day after this for a bit of context, and we'll answer some more questions. And I'll tell you about there's recordings, there's a mailing list, there's live recordings, there's a live stream, there's a whole lot of ways that you can stay in touch, including the little QR code thing on your tables, just to get some prior recordings. You can scan that and have a listen. Shall we all the way through?
Yep.
All right. Still need me?
What do you reckon?
I said no.
No.
No? You don't think so?
Yeah.
All right. This is where I become redundant, you see. I can love it. Because I'm thirsty.
We'll see.
Let's keep it going for Miranda. And yeah, let's keep it going for Miranda and Fran, Anna, Brett, Stuart. Thank you so much. All right, so if you heard enough, thank you very much for staying around. There's a recording you can buy from here. Have a chat to me or get a recording up at or download up at the shop. There's a live stream, a mailing list for all the things coming out. Since a book coming out as well. To publishing my diaries as well. It's just isn't awkward and embarrassing enough. I'm publishing my diaries. So any questions? We're going to play something else. What? Yesterday. Let's do yesterday's piece. Yes. 270. This is yesterday's piece for context. Any questions, anyone? No? Okay, this is yesterday's. Oh, that's right, it starts with a cadenza. Yeah, that's right. Miranda said yesterday, write me a cadenza, which is a fancy word for flourishing solo. So I wrote, the instruction is solo, rubato, expressivo, fancy, o fucko. was another ending that came way too soon, but I knew there were musicians arriving. Panicked. I haven't yet kind of finished on an unresolved piece because I can't bring myself to do that. I thought maybe I would when this whole thing started, but I haven't managed to do it yet. There you go. That was fun. Any questions or requests? No, we don't do requests. No. Apart from get off, we can stop if you like. Is that a question or are you saying hello? It's a question, yes. You're welcome. Yes. Do I give a fuck now? Do I give a fuck what you think? Well, I'm quite engaged in the idea of just giving something up and not giving too much of a fuck. But the more I do it, the better I get at it. So surprisingly, like the compositions get better and better. The more you do something, the better you get. Whether that's writing music or being an arsehole, you get better at it the more you do it. I've decided to do music instead. Yes, of course, I have my standards, but the whole concept behind me doing this is to talk about openly to you about the fear of standards, which cripples our kids and our schools of stigmatised mistakes. So, which I think is a great shame. So I'm just trying to, not to solve it, but just open it up and talk about it. Thank you. There you go. It's our pleasure. Yeah, thank you. Thank you again. Miranda and Fran, Anna, Brett and Stuart. Thank you very much. Would you like to hear another one? Yes? Okay, we should do another one then. Would you like to hear something up or something grippingly deep and romantic? Up. All right, I think I just got the bird from the back row. Okay, we're gonna do an up piece. All right, we'll do this one. Of course you can. So the rub to that is, inspiration is a furphy. It's a complete and utter furphy, thank you. Because the idea that you have to be inspired is one of the greatest reasons why you do fuck all when you're at home. Because I haven't found the lightning hasn't struck, don't feel like it, so I won't do it. Or you're waiting for that perfect reason, and that's the furphy behind the idea of a writer's block. It doesn't exist. There's no such thing as writer's block. It's just having the courage to put something down. You go, I've got nothing. You're never thinking of nothing. You're always thinking of something, but you go, it's not good enough. Here it is, just write it down, or draw it, or whatever your art form is. Just do it, and eventually it shows up. But the process of doing it brings it. So when I don't have a particular theme or a particular thing, I just literally sit there and start to pump notes out, and then something arrives, or not, and I just follow it and make functional music. And then, that's the way it works. So some days I am inspired, other days not, but whatever, I'll do it anyway. It kind of is. I mean, that's the weird thing about music. We have this idea that it is ephemeral and inspiring and beautiful, but essentially these are just dots. This is just data on a page that follows some rigour, which I'm doing, and these guys read the data and there you go, Bob's your uncle. So this particular day, what happened on this day? This was day 246. Oh, you can do it by yourselves. Okay, great. I'm going to go sit up and have a glass of wine. There it is, that's 4 p.m. today. Thank you so much, and thank the musicians again. Thank you. My name is Dean Stevenson. Have the courage to make some really crap art. Just feel good that it's crap and it'll get better. The live stream, you can watch all of the days here on YouTube. Look up Dean Stevenson, 4 p.m. on YouTube, you'll find it. There's a mailing list here about the future releases and the book that's coming out. Come and have a chat. Take care, bye.